Yo, what's up? This CJ would step your hate up. I was thinking about something. I watched a video on the app. I suggest all y'all get the app. I'm saying? The URL app. So what came out was Danny Meyers versus franchise. Right? Danny Meyers been talking about this for a minute. You know what I mean? And I was just like, all right, cool. Let me check this out. I heard him mention, a little slip up and whatnot. And I was like, oh, okay, a slip up, that's, stumble. That's not that, that's not that bad. Let me get it together. Shit. Then I watched it. First round, Danny came out. He was pulling the cannon out. Actually, it was a franchise first. Matter of fact, yeah, it was. Was it franchise first? Let's either here or there. I believe it was franchise, but for the sake of argument, so franchise did his thing, and he was barring punches, schemes, angles. Much respect. Shit. And then Danny came out, and you know what I'm saying? I believe it was. I don't know if it was the second round or the first round. He came out with the rebuttals. And he did his thing. But it just, you know what? I think it was Danny. Either way it go, it came to a point to where he was like, man, get off me. I understand that. Because Danny, you showed your hand. Danny, you said, when you have a dude that's a performer, that's a classic performer, you get in a space they can't perform. And he was like, get off me. Okay. Danny, you did your thing. Low key, yeah, you did your thing. But also, franchise, man, you was talking that shit, man. You was talking that shit. Matter of fact, I think it was Danny that went first. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, it was. You know what, Danny? Let me holler at you real quick. You always been consistent. You never really messed up, choked, stumbled, none of that shit. Clean, 3 rounds. That was always your niche, your hook. You know what I mean? And I was like, okay, the first round's debatable. Then the second round come on. And it was the Danny I wanted to see. It was the one I wanted to see. Shit. You was talking that shit, man. That shit I like to hear. You was barring back and forth. You know what I'm saying? The metaphors, double entendres, rebuttals. I mean, you counted them off. Shit. I don't know if it was the second round or the third round where he did like 5 of them things. I was like, God damn. Shit. It might have even been 5, but it felt like it. God damn. And then franchise came up. You know what? I'm going to be honest. A lot of times I don't pay attention to some of the new dudes until somebody like speak on them, and I'll be like, okay, let me pay attention. Let me say something. You know what I mean? Let me see something. Let me see what they doing. So you did your thing in the second round. I was like, okay. That was fire. But ultimately, I want to talk about the third round. Daniel. A choke, my nigga? I don't even like saying the N-word like that on all online and shit. That was the one thing that I could always go back forth and be like, you know what? Danny don't choke. He don't stumble. He got 3 rounds. They fire. They everything. But the 3rd round, I literally sat there and was waiting to be like, he bullshitting. He bullshitting. There's about to be a crazy ass haymaker that's gonna make me go online, make a blog, and talk reckless. And then you said, let him go. Shit, man. God damn. Where my blood pressure medicine at? Shit, man. I couldn't believe that. It's only like 2, 3. You got B-Dot, Danny Meyers, quantum physics. Danny Meyers, B-Dot, quantum physics, and disaster. Daylight. And you choke out of all the shit, even Rum Nitty. You know what? That ain't really West Coast. That's Phoenix. Never mind. Out of the 4, you choke? Nigga, you gonna be the first one? No. Shit. Nigga, you was on fire. I thought it was a setup. The same way with Goods did with Cass. And he was like, that's how it sound when the silencer is on. I was waiting on that. Franchise, no disrespect to you. Like, literally, no disrespect to you. Did your thing. You came there all 3 rounds. Stumbled a little bit, but I don't even count that. You know what I'm saying? When you somebody that's bar heavy, let me get it together. When you bar heavy, sometimes when you in the groove like that, you stumble over words. But you ain't really do that. But Danny, a choke? Oh. Shit. I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna make this blog short. And I just want to say this right now. I had franchise 2-1 by default. By default. Because Danny, you disappointed me, man. Like, I'm hurt. I'm touched. Shit, I'm about to go in here and make some mustard chicken, some mashed potatoes, some asparagus. Bruh, get it together. If you talking about surf and you want twerk and all these other people, you can't choke against franchise. Man, shit. God damn. This CJ will step your hate up. Comment, like, subscribe, share, all that. 100.